Hey Tauruses. How are you all doing? And welcome to your reading. I'm just pulling a card from this deck for your spiritual advice. I just started to sing No Doubt, you know, the group called No Doubt with Gwen Stefani. I don't think they're no more. No Doubt are no more, but they were a group with Gwen Stefani as the singer, and I had Don't Speak. You know the song Don't Speak? If you don't, you can look it up. So I think sometimes with Tauruses, what it is you jump to assumptions quickly for the particular group I'm talking about, obviously not all of you, but you jump to conclusions quite quickly, and it's always the negative. It's never actually jump into conclusions in general isn't necessarily great. Like, you make assumptions that someone's thinking something that they're not, and it's only you that's actually thinking that. Like, you know, there's a part, the main chorus is don't speak, I know what you're thinking, so please stop explaining. It's like you just kind of make the thing for yourself. Like, oh, he's gonna leave me. That's it. No, but don't even. Do you know what? Let's just not have this talk. And it's like, what the hell? I'm just gonna say that. You know, I like where the direction this is going. Let's take it slow, or something like that. That's what, like, maybe the other person was thinking, and you're just like, no, I don't want to hear it. It's rejection again, or something like that. So anyway, that was just a passing message that came as I was shuffling. So let's do spiritual advice for Taurus. Fulfillment of wishes. So something is going to be fulfilling you on a soul level. Temptation at the bottom. I was going to say something, but I won't. I'll just leave that as it is. Fulfillment of wishes. And then we're going to get into Love Oracle. So we're going to pull a card for incense. What's going on? Let me just move this incense a bit. So what's going on for Taurus, month of July? This is a general. Healing family issues. Okay, so I'm going to get into your cards now. And we're starting with the theme for the month of July. The theme for Taurus for the month of July. There we go. Ooh, we have a message coming in. 8 of Wands. Someone's going to be communicating with you. It could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But it looks like communication is coming through, and it's coming through fast. It feels like something needs to be said. So for example, you know, if someone was blocked, or there was no communication at all, or, you know, there was little communication, it's just going to speed up to a point where someone's just going to come at you with messages or things that needed to be said, or things that you needed to hear. So let's see, what can Taurus expect for the month of July? What can Taurus expect for the month of July? Ooh-wee! Ooh-wee! 10 Pentacles. The 4 of Cups is here as well. What can Taurus expect for the month of July? Yes, communication for sure. Almost right charging in, aren't they? The Ace of Cups, wow. So this is what you can expect. This incense is just choking me to death, no matter where I put it. Go away. Okay, what was so the next is the obstacles, challenges, blockages. The Knight of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. Yep, I thought so. the Ten of Wands. I think this is going to be more about the other person. That's what happened with Aries in obstacles and challenges. I just done an Aries reading and it was more of about the other person. Something was held up for that reason. Feel free to forward the shuffling, I know it's annoying. Okay, the King of Wands. So yes, fire sign resonates up to here. And we're just going to do the outcome. Actually, let me pause it 1 second. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, so outcome is for us. What's that noise? We'll do reversals. Okay. I thought that was coming. Okay. Okay, so advice. Sorry, I know this is long. Advice. Taurus. Okay, nice. The Fool. The Eight of Cups. This definitely, oh, Ace of Wands. This definitely looks like not only wishes coming true, but finally being able to move on, getting closure, letting go. That's what I'm feeling. Finding that emotional balance from what's come. Even if it's not, you know, exactly the way you want it, something that comes in allows you to feel at peace and relieved. Okay, so obviously healing family issues, it is what it is. Something is being healed. Now, if this is a situation with your family, it will definitely be healed. If it's a love situation, i.e. you share children with someone, it looks like this is what we're working through this month. But that's the focus right now, healing something. And it's something that you wanted for a long time. It's something that you just wanted to make peace with for a long time. So as I said, with the Eight of Wands, this communication is coming in. I think you may feel like, oh, whatever, I've heard this all before, or either that, or I don't really want to. It's like you don't feel like you will be able to emotionally deal with this, so it's just kind of something you'd rather actually just keep at bay, keep at arm's length, or you're not really in a place where you can go back to that in terms of emotionally. Whatever it is, it's like, I dealt with this emotion before, I don't want to deal with it again. I kind of put that to bed. You may put it to bed in terms of emotionally, and you may feel apathetic towards the situation, where you may feel like it's something you buried, but at the same time it still does affect you mentally. You just learn how to deal with it, or it's just become a part of your life, which isn't necessarily good, because it does still affect you. I feel like it will affect your moods, because the energies, nothing's happened with this energy, it's just kind of, you suppressed it, so it does still affect, you know, your moods and stuff, the way your moods may shift or change, or you might be moody sometimes. But at this time we're just kind of like, oh, I really don't want to get back into that place, so I'm just gonna take a seat. But with the Ten of Pentacles, it looks like something does work. Something's different about this situation. For some reason, the Ten of Pentacles, it looks to me like they're going to a father and asking for her hand in marriage. I don't know why, I just saw that image. There may be some kind of mediator. You may see like someone may recommend like a therapist or a counselor or something as well. But it means you have to delve into the issues that you've been dealing with, and maybe that's why you're kind of like, I don't know if I want to do that. I'm not really keen on doing that, because I'm going to have to relive these memories that I put to bed. But yes, to me it does look like there will be some kind of coming together with someone, possibly someone that there's been a lot of issues with, underlying issues, and now they can finally be dealt with so they can be put to bed. This person's coming, it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and they're coming in and they are making this offer of peace. It doesn't necessarily have to be love, but it's definitely peace, is what I'm kind of seeing here. I think someone's finally ready to speak, and I feel with the challenges and the obstacles here, they just took so long. They took too long to come out and just say what needed to be said or sort this situation out. They took their sweet time here, and you've just been waiting for this. And it's like it kind of made you stagnant. It's like you felt you almost couldn't move on until you got this. Until it became a heavy burden with the 10 of Wands. It's like energetically it was draining because you couldn't move on, you couldn't let it go. It was just something that you just felt like, was it's like it's a weight on your shoulders. And then here's the King of Wands, deciding now to come in, but it's like you took so long. Why did you take so long? I've been waiting to hear this for such a long time, and now you come in. The message just isn't the same. It doesn't feel the same. It's like if you had said this however long ago, we could have sorted something out. We could have worked it out. We could have, it would have been different. But you took so long to come in and say this, and you've made me feel so weary and tired of the situation, and just redundant and drained. And now you've decided to come in. And that's the obstacle and challenge. It's almost like a little too late. Too little too late, but at the same time it's something you wished for. Like I said, it's just at the same time it's like you took so long to give me the news. So then the outcome here, the 9 of Cups again, so wish fulfillment again. Finally hearing what you needed to hear, feeling victorious about this. But at the same time it's kind of like with the 5 of Swords, well, so much has been lost. So much has happened. There's so much hurt, there's so much pain. So how is it now that you're coming in and I should just kind of be expected to forgive and move forward and move past this? And I think you just end up deciding to yourself that, it doesn't really matter. The answer that I needed was within myself all along. I should have just made my own closure. I should have just moved on. I should have just accepted things for what they were and not hoped for anything more with this person or with this situation. If it's for some of you, if it is a family member, it's that maybe they were like estranged, they weren't with you, they never grew up with you, or they left or something like that, and it's just like, well, why now? And it's like maybe you do want to get to know them and stuff, but it's just like that part of it is just like it's been so long. Why, I don't really feel like we could have some kind of relationship now. So we have also the King of Pentacles, and it's the vice versa deck, so it's in reverse. I feel like this person may turn their back on the situation again, but it might be this time because you're just kind of like, well, okay, I'm glad we sorted it. I'm glad we talked it out or whatever, but there's nothing more that can really happen here. They might be quite a proud person, so they might just decide, okay, well, I tried, you didn't really want to have it, so I guess we're in the same position, and it's, it's not my fault because I tried. But, they weren't really persistent in this situation. they didn't think about where you're coming from. But I still, you know, regardless, this is a victory for you. This is like something that comes in that makes you feel like you can move on. So like I said, the outcome is the Fool, the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the World. So it's like breaking free from this, finally feeling liberated. This was holding you back somehow. The Fool, like finally able to drop the baggage that you had regarding this situation, like letting it go, not carrying it anymore, not feeling, you know, like there's a weight on your shoulders, just a relief. Like finally I can just let this go. Like it's like this person or this situation gave you some kind of closure, which was good. The World, feeling confident, feeling liberated, feeling free from this burden. The Eight of Cups, finally able to turn your back on the baggage and the emotional baggage that, you know, had you feeling less than, or feeling, you know, like you couldn't cope with anything else, any, you know, other kind of emotional situations, because this was just such a drain on you. Finally able to just walk away from it and just say, you know, what happened has happened. With the Ace of Wands, so this new beginning, this, you know, just looking at this, yeah, able to just let go, finally able to let go, with the thunder hitting the tree I'm looking at. Just let go of the past, you know, like I said, it's happened, what's happened has happened, and it's like this new lease of energy that you get. Because now you feel you can just finally move forward and let it go. Because this was bothering you, whatever this was. Couldn't quite accept it. But like I said, the answers were in you all along. So the Four of Cups. Have I? Yep, Six of Cups. So again, so like I said, it's to do with the past. It's either to do with the past, or it's to do with, like I said, children and the healing family situations, healing family issues. Sorry. So it is to do with that. If it's a, like I said, an estranged relative, such as the father, I'm seeing more, then it's, you know, issues you had as a child, or, you know, why did you leave, or why were you like this, or why were you, you know, why did you make me feel this way. Even if you don't get the answers you need, I just feel there is finally an able to let it go. So from the Four of Cups to the Six of Cups, so like I said, we're talking about something that really just made you feel like you couldn't delve back into that, you know, that again, you couldn't talk about it because it meant bringing up emotional stuff that you suffered. But here with the Six of Cups, it looks like you do, and you do kind of, you do heal it. It's like inner child work, or just, you know, yeah. So from the Three of Swords to the Six of Cups, able to kind of like know that, I feel like you might even have kind of been like almost like you feel pity for this person, like, wow, you really just don't know, you just don't know, you don't know what you've done, you don't understand this, or, you know, or you just, if it was like, say, for example, a father figure, it's kind of like you look at them and you're just like, you're just a little old man now. Like, to think I was scared of you, or to think I was so desperate to meet you, or to think, you know, whatever the situation was, and it's just like, now you're just someone I look at and just pity. Because I don't necessarily see it as, oh, it's such a positive outcome and you guys remain, you know, and there's a relationship and you can build from there. I don't necessarily see it like that, but what I do see is, like I said, you getting the closure from this situation and feeling like so much better from it. Like a feeling of satisfaction, and what the hell am I talking about? And relief. again, Ten of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles. It's sorted. It's like, it is a family unit now. Maybe for some of you with the Ten of Pentacles, it is something that, yeah, because, you know, sorry. I always do this. Okay, let me finish what I was saying. It is maybe for some of you something that you can heal and, you know, keep some kind of, maintain some kind of relationship. So at least you feel that there's progress. So like I said, the Ten of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. So it's not like this anymore, which was cold and just distant and possibly feeling not worthy. Yeah, just like they're inside the window. There is a place where these people can rest. There is warmth, there is light. So maybe that was always the case. You could have always sorted it out, but it just wasn't the time. You just didn't want to go into that. You didn't want to feel those emotions. You didn't want to have to relive it. And now you've done it. You're in, you know, you go from the 5 to the 10. So, and then the 10 of Pentacles again. So you're in a much better place for the month of July. You're feeling like issues have, you know, even if they're not resolved, like I said, it's just for you, you can make peace with it. You feel more emotionally balanced. The Knight of Swords. For some of you, this person maybe wasn't paying for the children as well, or there was some kind of money issues, or there was some kind of separation. And it's a family unit kind of scenario. And, you know, someone was on the outs and maybe there's, you know, making up and coming together again after years. So again, fire sign coming in, this Knight of Swords. Yeah, again. Oh. Again, 8 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. So this communication coming in again. And again with the 5 of Swords, it's not something that's... it might be that, like I said, you've either heard it all before, or you know that this person isn't really coming from the right place. They're not coming from a place of opening up and just being honest and truthful and, you know, expressing with their heart. They're probably not. They're probably just coming in with this communication and saying what they either think you want to hear, or just saying, you know, whatever they have to just to kind of get this process out the way of, you know, tears and blame and whatever. So they're just kind of like, you know, coming in and just trying to do what's most effective rather than speaking from the heart. Ace of Cups. Even though it may have some kind of apology, it might be wrapped in an apology here. Ace of Cups. Yeah, again, father figure, but that could be father or mother of the child, or, you know, other parent. But again, it's showing victory with this, the Ace of Cups as well. The 10 of Cups. Again, something you've been waiting for, but, you know, I still feel too little too late though. Maybe this is something you really used to want, but now you've accepted it. It's now when, you know, things are being resolved. King of Pentacles, so we have an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it could be someone bringing in some kind of money. So we have healing and hope here. I just feel there was a long period of waiting. And maybe perhaps you doing things on your own. You doing a lot on your own. The 10 of Wands again, see? With the 10 of Wands. So it's like you've had a lot to manage, and it's like, where the hell were you? Where were you? What were you doing while I was doing all of this? Why didn't you help me? Why didn't you support me? Why weren't you there for me? The Devil. But you're bound to this person, so that, like I said, they're either a family member, or someone you share children with. And the devil is here. You're tied to them, but they didn't. Yeah, I think you're not going to be, you know, it's not going to be easy with the Queen of Swords. You're going to have a lot of questions. You're going to have a lot of things to say. And I don't feel like they're going to want to necessarily listen in terms, with the Five of Swords, I don't think they're going to listen and really take it on board and really feel what you're saying. It's just going to kind of be like to keep a quiet life. They maybe agree, but I don't feel they really actually get it. The Page of Swords, yeah, you're going to have a lot of questions and a lot of things to say, as I said here. A lot of questions. You're kind of side-eyeing them like, are you serious? Like, how do you think I felt when this happened? What did you think I was going through? Did you not think that I would need your support or your help? Did you not, you know, did it not occur to you that you're supposed to be someone that's in my life, or you're supposed to be helping me, or supposed to be doing this, and you just ignored your responsibilities? And you expect me to welcome you back with open arms, or you expect me to just kind of like push this under the rug and start again? Well, I'm still angry and I still have questions. Nine of Cups. With the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So this person probably sees the beautiful person you've become. This could be you guys uniting and, you know, speaking face to face or something, but they've seen, like, it looks like this guy's really proud. So especially if it is an actual father, even if it's just the other parent, like I said, or the other person, they're just proud. I feel like it's been some time has passed since you guys have seen each other or spoken properly, and you know you're a grown woman now, or you're a grown man now, or you're someone who has just evolved so much that it's like they're looking at a different person and they're just like, my God, you know, like, you've become someone so remarkable and I had nothing to do with it. Or you become someone so remarkable, oh, look at you now you're really standing up for yourself, now you're this person, like I never saw that in you before, you weren't like that before, you've really grown. They just maybe thinking it rather than, you know, saying it to you. The Six of Wands, so someone's coming towards you here. This is them determined to come and fix things, or to just come forward. Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Please clarify the Five of Swords for Taurus. The Six of Pentacles. So again, they're not the type of person that gives their all to something. Like, they're probably quite selfish and self-centered. But to me, it's just kind of like, I don't know, telling you what you want to hear, like I said before, rather than a deep, meaningful, heartfelt thing. Like, they're there. I know you're saying you're upset, so I'm really sorry that I upset you, but not really getting it. King of Pentacles turned. King of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. So whenever you get emotional, I think that's when they kind of want to turn their back. And then it goes maybe in one ear and out the other. So try and be logical, try and keep to the point, try and, you know, say what you need to say, choose what you need to say, and shorten it. Don't kind of go on and on like you did this and then that, and don't dwell on things. Just kind of keep it short, to the point, and like focus on the main point you're trying to make. What's the outcome? What do you want to achieve from this situation? How do you want to this person to understand what you're saying? Like, think about the person you're dealing with, and think about how you're then going to say these things, and how you're going to come across, and how you're going to, you know, like I said, keep it short and sweet and to the point. Don't kind of babble on about too much, you know, even though it's like opening a can of worms, and it's, you know, there's so much emotions here that I can see. Still keep it straight to the point. Be the Queen of Swords. question, did blah blah blah. So why did blah blah blah? Don't become too tearful and then do it, because I just think that when this person doesn't react to emotion very well. So it's like once that happens, it kind of goes in one ear and out the other with them. Once you start maybe getting emotional, once you start showing some kind of, maybe they see it as a weakness or they just don't know how to handle it, but I see that won't help the situation. So try and, like I said, be the Queen of Swords or the Page of Swords, even precise, to the point. You don't have to sugarcoat it. Make it quick, make it understandable. Let it kind of hit home straight away to them. It's like me saying, oh, because I went to the shop and, on the way to the shop there was like these birds, and that's when I saw that one of them flew up, I was thinking to myself, like, is one of them gonna dump on me? And just say, just kind of keep it straight to the point, cut out all the thing. I went to the shop, I was wondering if the bird was gonna dump on me, thank God it didn't, and boom, or whatever. And I know that's a shit example, but what I'm trying to say is just keep it to the point in order to be effectively heard, so this person will be listening to you as much as they can, because I don't feel like they have the capacity to like take it on and really feel. Maybe they lack compassion. Maybe that's what it is, they lack compassion. Oh, and as I say that, we have the King of Swords. So to me, yes, they do look like they lack compassion. They can't really take, they're the opposite of an empath, and maybe you're more on the side of emotional or an empath. They just want effective results now, solutions now. And if you're not giving that to them, then it's just like, what are they going on about? I'm going to leave it here. The Sun and the Seven of Pentacles. Like I said, waited. I keep getting sevens as well. So maybe you waited for 7 years, 7 months, since you were 7. But 7's quite significant, that keeps coming up, but it's finally like this breakthrough, and that's what allows you to go onto this Ace of Wands, to feel this new zest and passion for life, like you don't have this hanging over your head anymore. Starting a new cycle, a new chapter, a twist of fate, just leaving the past in the past. And also the Two of Wands, like seeing a potential future with or without this person, but either way feeling good about it. You can see into the distance now. You can see kind of where you're going. You have more of a clear view, whereas before it was clouded and muggy, and you couldn't let this thing go. Now it's like you have this future, and you see how you just feel a lot more optimistic. So this really helped. The Ace of Pentacles, so this new opportunity, the family is like fixed and at peace, or the memory of family, or something to do with family again. And it's because of this situation being healed. And it doesn't have to be the family member, like I said, it could be an actual person. But this always made you feel at odds. It was like an emotional turmoil that was going on inside of you. Maybe there was things that weren't answered, but I feel like for the month of July, you're going to go through that, and you're going to feel a lot better for it, which is really, really good. So that seems to be what you're facing in July, something that has plagued you for a long time, has made you feel stuck, has kept you feeling, and for some of you, like I said, with the Devil card, not to go too deep, but it could be like molestation. It could be, I don't think you'll be talking to this person calmly about it if that's the case, but maybe there's some kind of someone you do speak to about it, or you heal it in a different way. But with the Devil, it was something that was keeping you bound, keeping you low vibrational. It just didn't help you to flourish and evolve, and it was keeping you stuck. Yeah, you couldn't elevate with this card. You couldn't elevate. You couldn't be more than you were. It really caused you to stay stagnant and to stay, because you just weren't dealing with the emotions that you really needed to express, or needed to actually just stop suppressing. So whatever it is, it looks like you're a lot better in the month of July, like I said, which is excellent. So I think you're going to be in a good place for the month of July, Taurus. I think it's going to kind of have to like I said, open up a can of worms where you feel like, or maybe bereft and drained. It could even be like therapy or something like that, but it's like it has to open up the wound for it to heal again. But at the end of it, you're coming out as, you know, much better for it, much more rejuvenated, much more revitalized and liberated, and just with confidence and your freedom. Like this situation kept you quite like tied down. So with the Fool, you're finally free, you're finally liberated, you've broken free. That's what I'm seeing. I want to even... Oh, this reading has gone on for a long time. I just thought I wanted to pull one more, I don't know why. Let's just see quickly. Maybe we'll use this deck. Three of Wands. Yes, that's just the same message. Moving forward. The Eight of Swords, but it's shown like this, so it kept you trapped. Like I said, you couldn't move forward, and now you can. Like now you're looking at in this mirror where there's, you know, all these swords and stuff of the person you used to be. I really feel like you didn't know this as well, but you've changed. You're not the same person that you were. This situation made you into someone else that you didn't maybe recognize, or, you know, someone that you didn't want to be. But I feel like at this point you're also realizing that actually I'm not that person anymore. I have changed, I have grown, I have evolved. And sometimes what might have happened is you kept seeing yourself as this old person, this victim, or this person that was wounded, or this person that was, you know, damaged, or whatever you saw. But now I think you're able to kind of be more confident and look at yourself with pride and say, you know what, I've come through a lot, and I've gone through it, and I'm here, I'm on the other side, and I feel so strong. And that optimism and that attitude is allowing you to move forward in a positive direction, and to have more of an understanding, and to be more of the best version of yourself. But Taurus, sorry about this long reading, this was quite lengthy, but I hope it did resonate with some of you at least. If you would like a reading on it and it did resonate, or you would like a reading anyway, as I said, my website link is in the description box below. It will be more personalized to your situation. This is just a general. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and if you're new, then to subscribe. And what else? Yeah, I'll be doing weekly love readings. So this was pretty much a general. So I'll do that every month, and then weeklies I'll be doing love readings. So guys, stay calm with the situation. Remember to be direct and focus on what you want to achieve, what's the outcome you want to achieve. So stay joyous, stay grateful, you know, maintain gratitude in this ever-changing journey, ever-changing wonderful journey, sorry, we call life. And I'll speak to you guys soon. I love you lots, and take care. Bye, Taurus.